So this is an interesting October, well, and just any month TBR, because I'm going to be honest, I don't know how much I'm going to put on this specifically. When you see my September wrap up, like I made a lot more progress than I did in August, but I'm still way behind on arcs. I took a break from certain arcs and I went and read other things that it probably, was supposed to be catching up on arcs, and I went ahead on a couple things, and so, yeah, and I'm going to be fully transparent. I'm not at my best. This month's been kind of rough, and I think realistically, I don't want to set any kind of expectations for myself in October, because I'm just not doing as well as I should be. But, so I think I'm going to participate in a readathon with the Bookish Drummer again. It is a murder mystery, like Stephen King themed, even though you don't have to read Stephen King. So Stephen King themed, like, readathon, and then we get clues for the number of books we read, and the goal is to read, like, 19. That's the max you can read. So I may or may not, we'll see how many I can read. I looked at a lot of the prompts. I mean, they're pretty broad, and so there's definitely a lot of options. And some of my arcs already hit some of those. And so, I mean, I probably, if I keep up with reading, I should be able to get, 19 of those in. But I don't want to, like, say what they're going to be yet, because I kind of need to just kind of call this a mood month. So I am probably going to participate in that, though. And then, probably try to pick up whatever suits the mood for being creepy, because I like October to, really be focused around creepy stuff, and Halloween. And my husband and I have put together, like, an October to watch list. So kind of try to watch some horror movies and some creepy TV shows. And so I know, like, for instance, one of the things we really want to watch is the new Netflix series, The Fall of the House of Usher, which obviously is based on Poe. It's not just based on the House of Usher, it's based on a lot of Poe stories, and so it looks pretty cool. Kind of a modern reimagining of Poe's, like, his entire collection of work. And it has kind of a Succession feel as well. So, those are two things I really like. I love Succession, and I loved Poe. And this is also by the guy who did Haunting a Hill House and Bly Manor. And he also did Midnight Mass, which we haven't watched. We only watched, I think, one episode of. But I really loved Hill House and Bly Manor, and I liked how he kind of added some sort of modern elements to them without, losing the sort of core of the themes and the mood of the stories. And so I feel like if anyone's going to do something kind of creative and take Poe in a different direction, I think, I have faith that he'll be able to do a pretty good job, and it looks great. The actors are good, so we'll see. And then I really want to watch this indie movie called #Chad Gets the Axe, which, honestly, check out the trailer. It looks absolutely hilarious. I like horror movies, but I love horror comedies. And this just looks so, so funny. Right up my alley. I mean, I like found footage. I like, obviously, parodies. And this just kind of looks perfect. So that's probably on there. I may rewatch some stuff too. Like, we'll probably rewatch Clue at some point. I kind of want to rewatch Bodies. I absolutely loved that. I know a lot of people didn't, but they're like, oh, these characters are so annoying, but I kind of think that's the point. That movie, if you haven't seen it, I mean, I've kind of learned that my taste is very different than, like, a lot of people's, but it's so smart, and just the ending. I mean, I called it, and I still thought it was great. Like, I was like, oh, it'd be great if this, and then that was it, and I was like, oh, well, it's still great. So the only book, though, for sure that I'm going to read in October is I want to read the collection. I have out there Screaming, the arc of that, the anthology of Black horror that Jordan Peele edited, and I think this is great. I'm really excited to read it, so I was going to try to read it before it came out, but one of the an anthology or collection of short stories is on one of the prompts for the readathon, so I'll probably just wait. Oh, good, I'm yawning in my video. I'll probably just wait till October to read it. Otherwise, I don't necessarily know what I'm going to read. Try to read some creepy stuff, obviously, and then we'll just kind of see how things go. I have a lot of horror that I've been, like, saving, and I keep saying, every year in October, I say I'm going to read, like, The October Country or Something Wicked This Way Comes or something, so maybe I'll try to read that. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be able to pull off, and I don't want to, like, lock myself into something and then just be like, here's a giant mess. So, I mean, I anticipate reading probably a good, 12 to 20 books, but what they're going to be could change, and I don't want to put all this energy in and then be like, okay, I read 2 of those things, because that's what I feel like I did with September. I read, like, only a small portion of the ones I was hoping to read. So, yeah, and I will pull together my September wrap-up in the coming days, and then we have some tag stuff to do. Yeah, it's been kind of rough, and, a lot of things going on. So, hopefully that'll be out in the next couple of days, and then we get some tags, and yeah, and we'll be back soon. Bye.